Oh, so I was at work, right? And there's this girl that comes in and she orders a meal. And then later this guy comes in and he's got like a suit and a briefcase. And they just sit down and eat and they don't say anything to each other, like, at all. Now, I'm nosy, so I listen in. But they don't say anything. Anyway, this girl, she pays and leaves. And then the guy sits there and orders a coffee. And like, that's the first time he spoke the whole time he was there. Like, that's just fucking weird. Oh, so I was at work and this girl comes in and she orders a meal and sits down. And this guy comes in later and he's got like a suit and a briefcase on. And then they sit down and eat the meal, but they don't talk to each other, like, at all during, like, any of it. And I'm nosy, so I sit and listen in. They don't say anything. Anyway, she pays and leaves, and he just sits there and, like, orders a coffee. And that's the first thing he said the whole time he was there. Like, that's fucking weird. So I was at work, and this girl comes in, and she orders a meal. And this guy comes in and he's just like in a suit and a briefcase. They sit down and eat and they don't say anything to each other at all. And I think that's kind of weird, so I kept an eye on their table because I was kind of nosy. I didn't say anything. And then she pays and leaves and he just orders a coffee, and that is the first time he spoke that day. It's so fucking weird. So I was at work, right? And then this girl comes in and she orders like a meal. And then later this guy comes in and he's wearing like a suit and like a briefcase. Anyway, they sit down together and they eat, but they don't say anything to each other like the entire time. And I'm quite nosy, so I kept an eye on their table. And then they finish the meal, she pays and leaves, and then he stays and orders a coffee. And like, that is the first time he spoke since he got there. Like, how fucking weird is that?